Good morning. So our second lesson for topic 4 is 4-2. Okay, this is using models to multiply two-digit numbers by multiples of 10. I'm going to shorten that title up and just write down using models to multiply. Using models to multiply. Okay, so model number 1. Model 1 is using place value blocks. Using blocks. Okay, so let's say I have the number 20 times 24. Okay, and here's the difference between yesterday and today. Yesterday it was two multiples of 10, so two numbers that ended in 0. Today we have a regular two-digit number multiplied by a multiple of 10. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to split 24 apart into 20 plus 4. We're going to split it apart into its tens and its ones. Okay, and then we're going to multiply 20 by each one of those parts. And if anybody could think of what property that is, we have seen it before. It is the distributive property. Okay, so we're breaking apart a number and then distributing the outside number to the two numbers inside. And we're going to use place value blocks to show that. Okay, so first I'm going to start with 20 times 20. So I'm going to get some 10 blocks. I'm just going to draw them. And here is 20, 10 and 20, okay? And then I have 20 of those, all right? So I'm just going to draw lines, okay, it's quicker. 2, 3, 5, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wait, so that's, I have to think, it's 10, 20, or 20 20s. So that's actually, this is the 20. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 10 more of those 20s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that right here is 20 20s, and here is 20, or 10 20s. So 10 20s and 10 20s. Altogether that's 20 20s, so 10 and 20 20s. That's a lot of 20s. Okay, now I have to draw 24s. Okay, so we're going to say that this is 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so there's 24s. So 20 20s and 24s. All right, and then we can count by 10s and count by 4s and add that all up. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So if this is 100, right here, 100, and I have 4 of them, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 400. So I've got 400 for my 20 times 20, all right? And then counting my 4s, I have that's a lot of 4s to count up. Okay, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60, 64, 68, 72, 72, 76, and 80. Yeah, 80. My brain stopped working there at the end. Okay, and then you add all of this with all of this, and you get 480. Okay, so that is one model. That is a lot of work. Okay, basically you're just drawing out all of what you have, all your tens, all your ones, and adding it all up together. Okay, so I'm going to erase this and we're going to do the other model, which I find most people, including myself, prefer. Okay, let's remember our answer for that. It was 480. Okay, so now we have model 2, which is, I don't think they really give them names. I'm going to call it a box model. Okay, it's where you draw a box. Okay, so we're going to have the same problem, 20 times 24. Okay, I'm still splitting this into 20 plus 4. I'm still going to split it into its tens and its ones, okay? And I'm still going to distribute the 20 to the tens and the ones of the second number. But it's going to be quicker than the other problem. So I'm going to draw a box for these numbers. So I have 20 on the outside of the box, and then I have a box for my tens, and then I have a box for my ones. Okay, so here is the 20 on the outside, and then this is the second number that I split up, the 20 and the 4. It doesn't have to be in this order though. You could have 24 times 20 and still split up the number that has tens and ones. It's not split up the number that's not the multiple of a 10, okay, that doesn't have the 0 on the end. So 20 plus 4. And you can still write your box this way. Or you could write your box this way. You could put this 20 on top and have two boxes, one for your tens and one for your ones, like that. It doesn't matter what order because you're multiplying. You can multiply in any order. You can move the boxes around, it doesn't matter. So, but we're just gonna do it this way for now. Okay, so then I'm going to use this like I would use a multiplication chart, and I'm going to go over with this number and down with this number and fill in this box. So this would be 20 times 20 in this box. So this is what we did yesterday. 2 times 2 is 4, and you have your 2 zeros. Okay, so 20 times 20 is 400. And then I'm in this box, I'm going over with my 20 and down with my 4. So I have 2 times 4 is 8 and 1 0. Does this look familiar? A 400 and an 80? That's the two partial products that we got in the other model to add together. 400 plus 80 is 480. So it's the same answer that we got in the other model. It's just a quicker way, okay, without all that drawing. So I'm gonna erase this. Those are the two models to use today on your work, and you can pick either one to do. All right, so let's go ahead and look at page 135 and look at problem number 3. Problem number 3 says 10 times 22, and they're using they're using the box method. Okay, so they have a big box that looks something like that. Okay, they didn't put their numbers on the outside, but I'm going to. I'm going to put my 10 over here, and if I split 22 apart into its tens and its ones, I get 20 and 2. Okay, so 2 tens, so 20 for the tens and then 2 ones. And then I'm going to multiply, and the boxes that it shows in there is just the answers that you get when you multiply your 2 squares. So they have, like, you're filling in the boxes. Okay, so we'll fill those in. Okay, so for this first one, it'd be 10 times 20. That's 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 zeros. So that'd be 200 that goes in the first set of boxes. And then the second one is 10 times 2. And so that's 1 times 2 is 2 and 1 0. So that's 20 in the second set of boxes. And then you just add them up, your ones, your tens, and your hundreds. And you get 220. Okay? And then we're going to look at number 4, where they're using the place value blocks. Okay, so the problem is 10 times 13. Okay, and they split up, here's your multiple of 10, they're splitting up 13 into 10 plus 3. Okay, and then they're gonna have 10 times 10, so that's 10 tens. Let's pretend this is a 10. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then you have 10 threes. So we'll say this is a 3. Okay, that's three little blocks, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. Okay, then you add up all of this. So 10 tens is 100, and 10 threes is 30. So then you add up your 2, these are your 2 partial products. So you get 130. Okay? So, oh, well, they have the little boxes there. So, okay. So, if you were filling out the little boxes, here would be your hundreds. Okay? 10 tens. So, 10, 20, 30, count up to 100. And then here would be, if you counted by threes, 3, 6, 9, 12, all the way to 10 of them, it's 30. That's your tens. And then you add them up. Okay, so that's what it looks like in the book. All right, so I'm gonna erase that. Okay, so you are going to do on pages 135 and 136, you're going to use either model, whichever way you like, to do problems 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and you're going to have to do this in a notebook. Okay, or on binder paper, because there's not enough room for you to draw this stuff out in the practice book. Okay, so you're gonna have to use a separate paper. Okay, and then you'll take a picture of your work and turn it in to your Google Classroom. So you're gonna do problems 5, 6, 7, 8, and then let's see. So you're gonna need number 11. Sorry, I guess I should look at this beforehand. 12 because, well, no, that's, we haven't gone over that yet. I don't know why that's in there. So 11 and 13 on the back. 11 and 13. Okay. 11 is 11 and 13, both of them are like what we did today using models, so maybe I could help you set those up. So for number 11, it says, during a basketball game, 75 cups of fruit punch were sold. 75 cups, okay? Each cup holds 20 fluid ounces. So if there's 75 cups, and I draw, you know, there's 75. Okay, my cups are getting weird. I'll just draw them like this. There's 75 cups, okay, so it goes on for 75. Each cup has 20 ounces of fluid in it, of juice, or whatever it is they sold, fruit punch. So that's 20, 20, 20, 20, 75 times. That's going to be 75 times the 20 ounces in each cup. Okay, so you can use either model that we did today. You can draw out the place value blocks. Okay, you could draw it out, or you could draw the box. This is going to be separated into its tens and its ones, 70 plus 5. Okay, and you're going to distribute the 20 to the 5 and the 70. Okay, so you'll have 20 times 70 and 20 times 5. Okay, and you can use either model that we learned today. And then for number 13, I'm going to erase that. Okay, so then for number 13, it says, which is greater, 15 times 30 or 20 times 20? So you're just going to do two problems. This one, oh no, it's not 20 times 20, it's 22 times 20. I was getting all excited. 22 times 20. Okay, so you're going to do both of them either using the place value blocks or the box. Okay, drawing the box for the numbers. You're splitting up your tens and ones, and this is 20 plus 2. Okay, and distributing the 30 to the 10 and the 30 to the 5. So if you wanted to set this up in a box way, okay, you would have your 30, and then on the top here for the two boxes, it's the 15 that you split up into the tens and the ones, so 10 and 5, okay, and you would multiply and add up the partial products. Same thing for this one, okay, or you can draw out, you can draw it all out with the blocks, with the number blocks, or with the place value blocks. So that's number 13. And that's it. That's today's work. And you are going to need to do it on a separate piece of paper because there's just not enough room in the practice book for you to, you know, actually draw the pictures and do it. And I know I'm going to have some kids ask me, do I have to draw the pictures? Yes, the purpose of this lesson is for you to pick one of those models that you like the best, that works the best for you, and draw the picture and do the problem that way. Because we will learn the standard, you know, way to do it. But first we're learning some different ways to do it. The reason why we're doing that is so that you can understand, you know, later on why we're getting the answer that we're getting, okay? Learning about how many tens you have, how many ones you have, you know, that you have to add those together, okay? And you are doing all those things in the standard way, but it's like a shortcut, so you don't see all this work behind what you're doing with the shortcut. So that's the purpose of this. So yes, you do have to draw the models. All right, so we'll see you next week for lesson 4-3.